What's up guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of Feed the Beast Interactions. I've got a little bit of work done between episodes. First of all, I got these smart chickens up to 10-10-10, and I also spent some time gathering all the resources that we're going to need to finish this page of the quest book, and hopefully we will get to the overworld and get started in the overworld in this episode. So let's get on with it. The first thing I want to do is get this rubber sapling so that we can get down to the candleberries. And to do this, let's use the arcane ashes, the slime ball, and an oak sapling. I can never remember which way around these things go in, but I'm hoping it's going to be this and then this. Maybe not. Is it this and then this? There we go. And that's that craft done. Now we're just going to need to get the rubber from this sapling. God, we got some more saplings from there. Now we've got 9 of this sticky resin. Next up is to get this tallow. In order to do that, it's the arcane ashes again, and loco valence dust and sticky resin. I made a bunch of these arcane ashes. I forgot that it has durability. At least we're not going to run out. I've already forgotten which way around it goes. It's that ingredient first. So it'd be the loco valence dust and then the sticky resin. And I think we need canola seeds for the next quest. And with that done, we now want to get these candleberry seeds. And for these, it's canola seeds and tallow to make the candleberry seed. So we'll put this down again. I've done it the wrong way around again. Now we've got these, we need these to make wax, which is how we're going to get our first torches, and also the apiaries to make our crops grow faster. And we also need it to make these mitts so that we can handle lava. I've already got a spot set up. I've got 2 of these, get rid of these ones. And I will start planting them here. I'll make up some plant balls and use those to spread this. And then I'll be back once these finish growing. Okay, we're back and we've spread these out and let them all grow. So this should give us a decent amount of candleberries. And 28 should get us going for now. Now in order to process these, we're first going to need a pot from Pam's, which is just a stick and 4 bricks. Should have the bricks somewhere. There we go. I think it was that. And then with the pot, we can do this, just get them 8 at a time, and that's just get them 1 at a time. Now we can make some candles, which is finally let me light the place up a bit. There we go. And next we can work on this apiary, which will make my crops grow faster, and it also produces honey, which can be used for potions of regeneration. Thought we needed the wax for this, but it looks like we just need wood and logs. I have some logs and some wood. There we go. I'll just make 1 of these for now. We'll just put something underneath it so we don't lose it. And I think we need to put a bee in these, and this quest reward gave us a bee. Not sure how we get these normally. So maybe they multiply in here with the flowers or something. Okay, with that out of the way, I think next we'll start working on this alchemic condenser quest. Now, in order to make this, we first need to make the condenser, and we also need to make these alchemic retorts, 2 of them. These are just low-grade charcoal, terracotta, and slime ball. And this one is more terracotta, more bricks, a flint block, which was just gravel in the kiln, and a clay bucket. I have to make a couple more buckets, and I think I need to grab some more terracotta. I think I only grabbed enough for one of those. So I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, we should have enough to craft these now. Start off with the condenser. Right there. Oh, it doesn't consume the bucket, that's nice. And then 2 alchemic retorts. And I think I'll place these... Place it here. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I'm guessing we just place these next to it. Oh, these do have pipe looking things on them, so yeah, place them like that so they point into it. There we go. And then we need to make these elixirs of instant health, which we need to make these apples of restoration, 1 each. And for those we need 1 to make a zombie villager into a normal villager so that we can get the heart or an emerald for the philosopher's stone. And we also need another 6 because each one of these Pam's Gardens requires an apple of restoration and a sapling. So we're going to have to make 7 of these elixirs of instant health. Each one requires some water, a glass bottle, some raw beef and some chamomile. So I have the beef and the chamomile there, and I have some glass. I think I want to save one of those. And make a few extra bottles because we will still need those later, I think. We put the beef and the chamomile, and then grab a bucket of water. And not just dump it in the world. And put it in there. Right, looks like we also need to burn something. How many more low-grade charcoal? Yeah. And there we go. And it should just take a couple of moments to cook up all of those bottles of instant restoration, and then I will be back. Okay, we're back, and we've got these elixirs of instant health finished now. We did also make up some more low covalence dust while I was gone. And we can use the apples, the elixirs, and the low covalence dust to make these apples of restoration. Next, if I just grab these saplings, I just grab these out of the transmutation table for EMC. And then we can put them into the condenser with the saplings, and this will give us each of the Pam's Gardens. And I'm going to need some glass bottles for that. I didn't quite make enough. And I'll just let all of these cook up, and then I'll be back when they're done. Okay, so I've made these 6 different gardens now. I'm going to save planting these until we get to the overworld, so I'll just put them in here for now. Next up, what we're going to want to do is summon a zombie villager to convert into a villager with the apple that we've got. And we need this to make the philosopher's stone. Now, in order to do that, we have to use Zen summoning. And we need this summoning altar, which is a bookshelf and low covalence dust in an alchemy array. I should have everything for the bookshelf here. Is that not how we create a bookshelf? Alright, it's in this table. There we go. And the ashes. And I think it's this first and then this. Of course not. One of these days I'll remember. Here we go. And here's our summoning altar. You may notice that I built this little pen earlier. We'll put this in here. And we need to add different ingredients onto this to the summoning. Now we're going to want to do the zombie villager first. And for that we need 2 leather, bone shard, 2 bone shards, raw beef, and this devil dust, which is made by throwing low covalence dust into a fire. So I will get on that right now, and I will be back with you when I'm ready to do the summoning. Okay, so I should have everything ready to do this now. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I think we just right click all the ingredients onto the altar, and then do we shift click with that? Nope, that didn't work. I think it might be because the leather was stacked. We try putting them in separately. No, that doesn't work. Or maybe the bone's the catalyst, and I'm just being really stupid here. 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, and then, oh yeah, there we go. And here's our zombie villager, and if we feed him the apple of restoration, that's loud. And wait a moment, I'm not sure how long it takes. And then we should end up with a villager. Okay, so that took quite a long time. I was starting to worry a bit, but here we have our villager. We can't trade with him, so we have 2 options to complete the quest. We can either get an emerald or a human heart. Now, apparently because the villager trade is disabled, they tend to drop emeralds. So I think if I leave him, he will drop emeralds, or I can just kill him and take his heart. But since we've got a couple of other quests we can be getting on with, I'm just going to leave him for a little while and see if he drops anything. And we'll come back to him. So while I wasn't recording, I opened the gate to go into the pen, and the villager made a beeline for my farm and decided that everything needed to be destroyed and replanted with wheat. So I just kind of pushed him off the edge, so I don't have a villager anymore. I didn't get the heart, but I did manage to get 9 of these emerald nuggets that he drops before he died, which will give us the emerald that we need to continue the Philosopher's Stone quest. Next up, I'm just going to quickly do another summoning recipe. Then we're going to summon a sheep so we can get wool for this rain be gone. So we can use the wool to make clouds, and then use that with low covalence dust in the arcane ashes to make a rain shield. And to summon the sheep, it is a bone shard, a devil dust, and a leather, and then we hit it with string. This is why we need the rain be gone, because it rains constantly, and it doesn't feel very good recording in the rain because it's kind of noisy and kind of dark. So I'll be back when the rain stops. Well, it rained for over a day in game, so I summoned another sheep, got all the wool that I needed, and made this rain shield. It wasn't a difficult craft. So next up, I think we'll go for the Philosopher's Stone. So that'll let us get lava, which will let us power the melter. So for the Philosopher's Stone, it's Arcane Ashes, an Emerald, and Low Covalence Dust. I just need to make the Emerald real quick from these nuggets. And then, like that, I got it right for once. And there's the Philosopher's Stone. Okay, so next we should make these gloves so we can handle the lava. For this we just need 4 woven cotton, which is just 2 pieces of string, and a hardened leather, which is just leather and processed wax, and a slime ball. And we should have all of that in here. Slime ball, 12 string, need some leather. I do already have the leather. And processed wax. And was there something else? Oh, that was it. So we make 4 of these. It's hardened leather. And the slime ball. Okay. And then we can put that in the offhand. And then if we take some obsidian, we can just pop that there for now. And then use the Philosopher's Stone on it. And we get a bucket of lava. I'm just going to leave that there for right now because I don't have anywhere to put it yet. And then in order to make the melter, we will actually need lava to make the melter. Shift and left click to remove that. We grab the lava, put that in there. And then we need 4 seared bricks in the clay kiln, and then we need 4 porcelain bricks. Unfortunately, we can't make the porcelain chicken until we have molten clay, which requires the melter. So we will have to do it manually this time. I've worked out that we need about 12 porcelain because it's 4 for this and then 4 for the porcelain tank. 8 for the porcelain tank. Around a piece of glass. And you make the porcelain just by mixing bone meal and clay. And I'm just going to cook this up in the kilns and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now we have all the porcelain, so we should just be able to... I can't make the melter in here. We do make the tank in here, I believe, so we'll just make the tank really quickly. And then we'll pop over here and make the melter. I'll complete that quest. And then, in order to make the porcelain chicken, we're going to need molten clay. So I'll just grab some more lava and melt up some clay. I melted some clay up and put it in the work table. And now we should be able to make this porcelain chicken. There we go. Now I'm not entirely sure whether I can duplicate this by breeding it with a smart chicken. I have the impression I might be able to. If not, then I'll have to melt up some more clay to get a second one before I can start breeding them. Turns out I did need to craft another one of these porcelain chickens, so I've just got these breeding now. It takes ages for the first one, but it does get a bit quicker after that at least. While I've been waiting, I've been finishing off some more of the quests in the book. I just did these building ones. They're nothing difficult, just covalence dust and a stick. And then the range building scepter was just bone and obsidian. And the formation wand was just the range building scepter and obsidian. So I made those up I also made up this architect's saw bench mostly because I want these X-tone tiles. Because to make this overworld portal, you need these reed 1, which are X-tone tiles around sugarcane. I think we should have most of the things that we need to make the portal now. We're going to need 40 of these X-tone tiles, and it's 8 per, so I think 5 sugarcane should be enough. That's one step down. We're also going to need 20 low prevalence dust. I don't have enough of that left, so I'm going to need to craft up some more of that. And I also don't have enough seared bricks. I'm short just 5, I think. Yeah, because it's 1 per craft. And then that needs to be made up with lava. So I will be back when I'm ready to craft all of those. Shouldn't take me too long. Okay, so I made all that stuff up. The only other thing I need is the paper walls. It's just sticks surrounded by paper. We put these in here, and then I think it's the hammer. Yeah. Of course, I need to make another hammer. Go through these so quickly. Brilliant. And now we have everything we need for our portal. It's built pretty much like a nether portal. And we light it just by using the philosopher's stone. And there we go. Now, go into it, and we should be teleported to the overworld. Here we are in the overworld. It looks like we've spawned on maybe an island of some sort. I think that's about all we've got time for today. I had hoped to go a little bit further and start out some of the quests in the overworld, but we need to go and find somewhere suitable to build and move all of our stuff across from the void world to here. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks very much for joining me again. And next episode, between episodes, I'll figure out somewhere for a base and move everything across. And next episode, we can get stuck into exploring the overworld and starting some progress with things like GregTech. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.